can feel the intensity.
I'm gonna tell you, this kid, this JD, this kid has got some kahunas on him. Vic, let me tell you something.
Now, those kahunas are getting beaten up right now, Book. And now, torpedo connects!
Wow.
But wait, that was... You got to imagine Dragunov was aiming for McDonough after everything McDonough just said about Dragunov. Right?
I call that misdirection. JD's definitely not going to be in the line of sight in that situation. What do you think?
Well, we know where Dragunov's thoughts are. They're on becoming NXT champion at Halloween Havoc.